Yeah, and I think there's just the push for the trades in general has gotten so much greater in the last few years, which is an awesome thing to see.
Oh yeah.
But going back to one thing you said, I think from the technician standpoint, I feel like there's a bit of an identity crisis. And what I mean by that is I've made the argument at one point that we would have been better off just to stay as mechanics, like known as mechanics for a long time. Because if you're out at a cocktail party and you say you're a technician, people are like,
What
what
the
does
hell's a
that mean? Like if
technician?
they're from outside, yeah. What does that mean, right? But if you go and say you're a mechanic, you know what they
Oh yeah.
do. So it kind of stinks because I think we had a shot at just rebranding the mechanic as a whole,
Yes.
and maybe it's not as reflective as what these people actually do now. So I totally get it, but I think when we did that, you think about the different types of technicians there are. Pharmacy technicians. I don't know. You
Yes.
could name a
HVAC
million different.
technicians.
Yeah, HVAC technicians. So
Yeah.
if you're out and you say, okay, I'm an automotive technician. Okay, that helps at least point them in the right direction, and then it probably drives another question of like, okay, what does that actually do? And I think we kind of set ourselves back by doing that, but I totally get why we did it, and I think we've got to do a lot more branding as an industry as to what the position actually is.
Branding. Yes.
So people outside the industry understand it, so that when that parent that's watching their eighth grader sign up for an automotive class when they go to freshman year of high school, or that sophomore going to be a junior, or even when they graduate high school and they're going to tech school, and that parent's like, I don't want my kid going to be a mechanic. It's like, okay, it's not quite the same as when you were growing up. It's changed a lot, and truly understanding that we've got a lot of viewpoints that we're going to have to shift